We're putting that idea to the test. We're going to take a quick virtual road trip through Cincinnati, and we're going to use nothing but a car's eye view to see if we can get a feel for the city's unique character. So let's hit the road. And here we go. Right off the bat, we're greeted by this incredible brick clock tower. And it doesn't just say welcome, it makes a real statement. The word Cincinnati is literally built right into the architecture itself. You immediately get the sense of a city that's really proud of its industrial past and its solid historic roots. All right, so first things first, we're going to stay right here on the streets of the Queen City. Because, to really understand a place like Cincinnati, you've got to start where the daily life is happening, right at street level, looking up. This is where we're going to find the city's pulse. You can almost feel the car moving, can't you? As we cruise past, our perspective on that clock tower keeps shifting. We're seeing it exactly how a driver would. Just catching glimpses of that rich brickwork between the traffic, with that modern skyline just kind of peeking through in the distance. It's the city, but it's the city in motion. But look, a city is so much more than its big landmarks. Its real soul, well, that's tucked away in its neighborhoods. So let's turn off this main road and go explore some of the residential streets. This is where the city's true architectural DNA is on full display. And this is what we find. I mean, it's not just this one beautiful church with its amazing green steeple. This kind of classic brick construction is, well, it's everywhere. It's like the architectural language of the city, and it speaks to this history of craftsmanship and really deep connection to the earth it was built from. This isn't a city of glass and steel. It's a city of brick and mortar. You can feel it. Okay, so we've explored the grid. Now it's time to change our perspective completely. We're going to leave the city streets behind us and actually start climbing into the hills, heading towards one of Cincinnati's natural crown jewels. And look at that, now we have our destination in sight. This sign, it's doing more than just giving us directions. It's pointing to two of the city's huge cultural pillars, Eden Park and the Art Museum. And notice you find them both by heading up and away from the river. The ascent continues. And whoa, what an entrance! This isn't just a gate, it looks like a fortress of culture, right? This incredible castle-like structure marks the entrance to the Art Museum, which is actually nestled right inside the park itself. It's a very clear signal that you're leaving the everyday city behind and entering someplace really special. As we keep winding our way up this hill, the city starts to play a little game of peekaboo. See that? Through the bare winter branches, we're catching these fleeting glimpses of the world down below. You can feel the anticipation building with every single turn, just hinting at the panoramic view that has to be waiting for us at the top. And here we are. We've made it. We've reached the summit. And this, right here, is the reward for our climb. An absolutely breathtaking view of the mighty Ohio River. And there it is. Just wow. Take a moment and just soak this in. This is the kind of view that puts everything into perspective. That powerful, sweeping vista of the Ohio River just carving its path through the landscape. From way up here, the city we just drove through feels completely different, doesn't it? Just nestled against this massive expanse of water and sky. This angle really shows you the geography that's at play here. See how the road just hugs the curve of the hill? Cincinnati is a city built on these really dramatic hills, and it's that exact topography that makes these iconic, commanding views even possible. Oh, and you see that city right across the water? That's Covington, Kentucky, a whole other state. So let's just pause here for a second and connect the dots. Our short little drive has really shown us two totally distinct sides of Cincinnati. You've got the city of these intimate, brick-lined streets, and then you have the city of these grand natural vistas. But they aren't separate places. They're really just two sides of the very same coin. So here it is. This is what our journey really reveals, the city's dual identity. On the left, you've got that up-close, urban, historic view from down on the street. And on the right, you have the expansive, natural, absolutely breathtaking view from up on the hill. It shows us that Cincinnati isn't just the city built next to a river, it's a city that's been fundamentally shaped by its dramatic, hilly landscape. The two are completely inseparable. And all this leaves us with a final question to kind of chew on. Every city has its own unique geography, its own physical challenges and advantages. So what stories do a city's hills tell? What do they reveal about its history, its people, its very identity? It's something to think about the next time you find yourself looking